As far as like shop stuff goes, I found out why my compressor is not acting the way it should. There's obviously two pistons in here. Inside of this front cylinder seems okay. I hate the focus on this thing, but the back side, the cylinder is really rough on the inside. I sourced parts from Sears, and it was like, I don't know, $80 per cylinder for a rebuild kit. So I'm looking like at $160. But I found some stuff on Amazon, almost cuts that down to $100 for the pair. So even though the front one, it doesn't seem too bad, I'm gonna rebuild both the cylinders. That way this is working again. I was playing with the idea of upgrading it, but for medium duty, I guess I don't really need to. What I should do though is get a single phase motor for that compressor, because that's a 3-phase motor on that, and without 3-phase in the building I can't use it. But for medium duty, if I just rebuild this, it should be okay. It hasn't been working too well for sandblasting, but sandblasting is using a ton of air. I mean, I've painted a car with that before, so that should do the trick for most things. It's just been not been able to keep up, and as bad as that rear cylinder is, I guess that's the high pressure cylinder back there. Maybe I can get that working again. And for heavier duty stuff, I just need a new electric motor for that guy. Even though that's not that much bigger than my 60 gallon, that's probably 100 gallon or so over there. At the moment, I'm using my little compressor over here. The nice thing about that, it doesn't even require, I mean, you can just plug it into a regular outlet. It takes 110, 120 volt. But it definitely can't keep up with sandblasting. But it at least is working okay. So I got maybe 5 minutes of blasting out of that before I have to let it charge back up. This guy would at least let me go for about 10 minutes. Just that oil-free motor on the top isn't really made for keeping up with 90 psi continuous. Maybe that will be able to if I swap out the motor.